blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify. We are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean that in every sense.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, my Michelle, and I'm back to you guys with another video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe so y'all can know whenever I upload a video. Today, guys, I am doing a graphic designing related video. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a simple, quick, easy YouTube banner. The software that I am currently going to be teaching you guys how to do this on is going to be Canva. So if you guys do not know, do not forget to check out my last video, the day in the life of a graphic designer. I am now currently a freelance graphic designer, and I do branding design, website design, app design. So if you guys want to book me for some of your services, you guys can click my Instagram down below. You guys can shoot me a DM there and I'll make some designs for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into this video. To start with, first I have my screen here. So the dimensions for this is going to be 2048 by 1452. And that is the dimensions that YouTube asked for, that they wanted to be in, because like this space right here is basically what we're going to be designing in and putting our designs in. So I am not using an actual client of mine. I kind of just found her like pictures on Instagram and on Google and on Pinterest. So I was all like, oh, her pictures are so fire, and so I decided to use her pictures in my video, in my mock-up design. I have no idea who the girl is, but girl, if you ever see this video, hey girl, what's up, girl? Thanks for letting me use your pictures. These were the pictures that I have found on Pinterest, and these were the pictures that I think that I was going to use because I just think these pictures are so fire. If you have good foundations for pictures for anything, then your banner can look so fire. Trust and believe me. Like, you can have other pictures for a banner, but like once you got like real good pictures, yeah, your content or whatever you decide to design with in Canva is gonna look so good. Okay, I did also want to say, I could show you, let me show you guys where you get the rectangles from. So you go over to your elements tab, and they usually have lines and shapes for you to use that you can use any kind of way that you want. But I typically just used a square, and then I just measured it out by kind of like sizing it up compared to like how it's supposed to be and what's going to be shown on YouTube. The color I chose was a bluish black color. And if you guys want the number for that, that number is hashtag 3B3A41. Now that we have the pictures that, you know, I typically wanted to use, we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove the background of these pictures. Since I have the pro version of this, the background remover is not free on Canva, but they do have different ways that you can remove the background with your simple cellular device. So as you guys know, the new iPhone feature update where you can like just tap on the person and it will automatically crop out the background is a great app for people to use. Another app that I like to use to cut out the background, you can use CapCut. And then there's another app that's free called Superimpose that I also like to use. So like if you aren't paying for Canva, there are plenty of different other ways that you can remove the background of these pictures. But I have Canva Pro, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that here. Okay. So now once I have my pictures removed, my background of my pictures removed, we're going to figure out how I kind of want my pictures to be placed on the actual banner. I really like this side profile picture right here. So I think I'm going to just use them for both sides of my YouTube banner. So I'm just going to go ahead and just size it to how I kind of like it to be. To kind of be like a big part of it. And then we're gonna crop the rest of this out so it can fit inside of this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and I'm just gonna flip this back over to this side. So now it's looking like this. So I kind of like how this is going right now. And I do kind of want to fade this out because I don't know if you guys seen those flyers or pictures where the picture gets faded out in the background and then they have another picture on top of it. That's kind of what we are going for. So this one was faded out to 42, and if you click on the picture and you see the little checkerboard right here where it says transparency, that's where you can fade it, you know, to however much you would like to fade it to. But we're going to go ahead and put it to 42, and then we're going to match this side to make sure it does the same thing. I was close. It was at 49. But next we're going to use these two pictures, and like I was kind of telling you, I was trying to go for like a specific look where one person, you know, will be sitting in front of this banner. And let me zoom this in a little bit more so y'all can see. One person will be sitting in front of this banner, in front of, like, you know, this person right here, and then the other person will be sitting on the other side. But I kind of want them to face each other. And so we're gonna flip this one going this way. So as you guys can see, this picture is actually sitting on top of this picture. That's why every time I put it right here, you can see this picture. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna place this picture to the front. So I'm gonna right click and we're gonna bring it to the front so it overlaps over both of these pictures. And I don't want all of her chest to be shown, but I think that should be okay. I'm gonna move these over just a little bit because I want to have space for the name and the title to be sitting here. Okay, y'all, this is cute. We getting somewhere. I kind of want to add a nice kind of look effect to it. So lately I've been really liking the smoky look and effect, overlaying a lot of my different designs and flyers that I've been doing. So to find that, you go to your elements tab, right? And my elements tab is my most favorite tab in the whole entire of Canva, because you can search up anything that you want, anything that comes to mind for your design. You can search it in there and it'll be there for you to put it onto your design. So we're gonna look up smoke clouds. That's not exactly what I was looking for. Let's try smoke. Okay, yeah, this is more kind of what I was looking at because I want to put a smoke effect over my YouTube banner. I kind of like this one, so let's go with this one. This one's kind of like a fade smoke, and we're gonna go with this one. Let's move this one up just a little bit because I kind of want it just like that. Okay, and now I'm just gonna stretch it straight across. So now it's sitting across the whole entire YouTube banner and everything is getting this effect. Now that we have this here, I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to put a title over the YouTube title and the YouTube topics on top of the banner. So I really don't know who this girl is. I don't even know if this girl got a YouTube channel or not, but I thought it would be cute to name her YouTube channel The Real Jasmine Alexis. Sounds real cute. I was like, okay, y'all, that sounds cute. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start with her name as Jasmine Alexis. So a lot of people have really been liking the cursive look for, you know, any type of banner or whatever. And so we're gonna put it directly in the middle just like that. And we're gonna actually change this to white. So if you click on the name and you come over up top to the text color right here, and we're going to change it to white because I feel like white pops out a whole lot better on this dark background. Let's go ahead and fade out the smoke just a little bit because I feel like it's too much. So we're going to click this. Then up here you can see your Canva sans. I kind of want to do something cursive. So we're going to do, let's go to calligraphy. And these are all of the cursive handwriting. So you kind of just go down the line to kind of figure out what you like. This is cute, y'all. I like this font. What's called Wednesday? I like this Wednesday font. I'm gonna use it for something else. Oh wait, this was cute. What's this? Signature? But signature is kind of hard to read. That's not bad. We'll keep it as an option. Ooh, Amsterdam 4 is my girl, y'all. I love Amsterdam 4. Amsterdam 4 is such a cute font. I like this. We're gonna keep Amsterdam 4. I want to put the real, like in modern text, because I like mixing text together because it gives it more of a established look. We're gonna add the real, because she is the real Jasmine Alexis. This is our make-believe pretend person, okay? Let's find a nice modern font that's gonna go nicely with this. So we're gonna go to the modern category of all these fonts. Let's see what they got going on. Let's actually make this all caps because I want it to pop out. The real, okay. I still don't like that font, so we're gonna keep on going looking for a font. That's not bad, but let's keep looking. These are all too thick. And so with finding things that and fonts, different fonts that go together, you really have to just be patient. Okay, y'all. So I found the font that I want to use, and so the font that we're going to use is a Calgary. So I'm gonna copy and paste this because we're also gonna move this down here, and down here we're just gonna give basically what the YouTube channel is going to be. Let's do fashion, beauty, let's separate it, and we're gonna do vlogs. And so we're gonna put that at the bottom so everybody can know what our channel is gonna be about. I'm gonna bump that up a little bit. Let's move this. This is not. Let's move this like this. Okay. That looks a whole lot better. Okay, so now we're about to give it something that gives it a little bit pizzazz. We're gonna go back to the elements tab. Let's see if we can find like you know, like a twinkle in the eye. Let's see. Let's twinkle. Oops, I did not spell that right. Twinkle. Let's see if we could find one, because I want one that kind of glows like this. See, let me see more like this. What other kind? See, those are gold. I don't want a gold one. What if I typed in twinkle star? Or twinkle glow. See what they'll give me. Okay, y'all, we're gonna give this a shot. Okay, so I'm gonna make that really, really tiny, right? And so for the eye, y'all, I'm gonna put this right. Ooh, come on now. Oh no, did I lose it? I lost it. Oh, here you go, I found it. Okay, y'all, we're gonna put this right on the eye to give the eye a little twinkle, dinkle, dinkle. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Y'all, let's use this one. I think I like this better too than the other one. Okay, hold on. Yes, y'all, this is gonna do it just this. This is gonna do it so far. Okay, let's, oh, I really wanna get rid of this. Hold on. Delete. Okay, first of all, let's put this right next to the eye because we're gonna give it like a little bit of pizzazz, because I do not like, oh my gosh, y'all, that sparkle in her eye is so cute. And we're gonna copy and paste that, and we just gonna replace that over the eyes because I like this sparkle a lot better. This one not doing as much. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger though as the other one, because that other one, it was doing too much. I needed something a little bit simpler. Oh my god, yes, y'all, that's it, that's it. Y'all, that is it. So I'm gonna just put the same thing on the other eye. Oop, hold on, this might need to be a little bit smaller. Now let's turn this just a little bit. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, y'all, that's cute. This is the YouTube banner. I'm gonna go ahead and save this to my desktop, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all how to put it into y'all YouTube. So now we are in YouTube. So this is kind of like a secondary channel. I don't know why I had a channel. Don't ask me too many questions about it. So you're gonna go to customize your channel, okay? Then you're gonna go to branding. So your banner image is where your YouTube banner is gonna go. So then you're gonna just take this YouTube banner example that you made and you're gonna open it. So this is going to show you what it's gonna look like on YouTube. Okay, this is what you're gonna see on the TV. You're gonna see all of this on the TV, and then this is what's gonna be viewable on the desktop right in here. Now if you want to, you could change the color of this white to match this of what you want to see on the TV, but I really think you just really need the rectangle, to be honest. That's just me. But yeah, so the whole entire banner you're going to be able to see on the desktop. Now in here is what you're going to be able to see on all devices, such as your cell phones and things like that. It's going to look much smaller. And to be honest, I kind of actually really like how this is set up, because you know the desktop has a wider screen, so you get to see the extra pieces on the side, and the phone only gets to see this. So either way, it's not like, oh, you could tell that something's cut out or not. So I think this actually works perfectly, but I just want you guys to keep that in mind. You'll just go to your channel, and this is what it's gonna look like on the full banner. And that's pretty much it. You could get as creative in Canva as you want to. I really like Canva, and I think Canva is a great piece for beginners to make their own flyers and banners. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.